afternoon, everyone. This is our Thursday Live. I am Mama Tjhoko, Nadine Vosloo, and today our Thursday Live will look different. Normally, we share techniques and ideas in terms of paint techniques, decorating styles, color trends, but today my mission is, and it's something that I say every time we meet each other, is to make a difference, to share ideas, to share inspiration. But the inspiration I have to share today looks different than just painting. I have just jumped off a plane after a week spending it in Joburg with amazing people, and I thought I do want to share my experiences with you, because I think sometimes we need to hear stories so that people's hearts can be color washed and that our existence gets stenciled. We need to add pattern and color to our lives with the experiences we have. And what I'm about to do today is to share those experiences with you. We as a company are based in South Africa, but we have numerous people around the world, and today it's not about the company that I represent. It's about humanity and the change that we can be within a system. So my experience this week was amazing, and that is something that's so important in our lives, is the connections we make, the people that we spend time with, to listen to the messages and to learn, and through that to grow. So I've had the amazing opportunity to spend time in a community called Atteridgeville, and you that know me know that I carry my heart on my sleeve, but it's because I sincerely feel and believe that what I'm saying and that what I'm doing, and that is making a difference. And in so many instances you've seen me making differences in spaces with furniture and paint, but that is not what our business is about. Tjhoko is about making a difference, whether it's in the life of the people that we employ, whether it's in the way we approach situations, whether it's in a community. And we know, and those of you that don't know South Africa, yeah, we have challenges. Everyone has got challenges. There's not a country without challenges. But with those challenges come solutions and opportunities to actually fill the gaps. So I'm going to share with you what I've experienced this week. Listen and think with me how we can bring forth change. While I sat in the aeroplane today, my heart was so full, and I just wished I could share this experience with everyone sitting next to me and around me, because I wanted to smile. I wanted to shout out what I have lived this week. And I could only have lived this if I had allowed myself the opportunity not to type emails, not to be in meetings, but to experience different situations. And sometimes that's something that we need to allow for ourselves, to break routine. So we went to visit a community called Atteridgeville in the Pretoria area, and I was overwhelmed to see a community that stand together and work together with challenges still. Something that touched my heart, and you know, if you see the challenges, you actually don't know where to start and what you as one person can do to make a difference. And I just realized that someone needs to start somewhere, else nothing's going to change. Things will only get worse. Things will not get better. And the first instance, something that is so close and dear to my heart, is children. I come from a background where I did teach, and I know the passion I had to know that I'm the person that child spends the day with, and I'm there to make a difference in their life. For that time they are there to experience learning and growing and get to love school, because I didn't like school when I was a child, and I wanted to break that stigma of school is horrible. and I went to visit a school, and the emotions were just so overwhelming. So this teacher that we spoke to, lovely person, she's actually an angel with legs and hands and a heart huger than any person I know. Has 70 children in a class. She has 3 different mother tongues in that classroom, and she needs to teach these children without desks. Some of those children that doesn't even had a plate of food on their tables. Children that have to walk 45 minutes to take a taxi to get to that school on an empty stomach. And I just thought, I cannot turn away and look the other direction. We cannot turn away and look other directions. We need to see opportunities to bring forth change, because we are the only people that want to bring forth change, that actually will make things happen, because the system doesn't allow for that. So lots of opportunities and lots of conversations and amazing people with so many challenges. Was all of that negative? Yeah, you might say, oh, it's so negative, the problem is so big, where do I start? There is a solution for everything, and we sometimes even say it in the Thursday Lives, there's a solution for every problem. We just need hands to reach those solutions. Then we went to a magog. Now, a magog is someone like Sweetness in our factory that also has a Tjhoko color named after her. And a grandmother, she single-handedly looks after 48 children in that community that doesn't have any parents. They don't have running water. They don't have toilets to flush. And I basically, while I was there, I thought, what do they have? Can I tell you what do they have? They have children that smile. They have clean bedding, linen on their beds. The floors are clean. The windows are clean. They don't have doors. It's been stolen. While the property that they're living on was still vacant. They have, I wrote it down and I do want to share with you, affirmations on their one door that magog wrote on the door for those children in the girls' bedroom. So she takes care of 48 children from the age 1 to 18 single-handedly. I didn't see food in the kitchen. That's something that needs to change. There's no doors on where the rooms are. That needs to change. No running water. But can I tell you, the place was clean. Clean to the T, clean. And that's where I want to get involved. And the affirmations on the girl's door was the following. I am valuable. And this is real. This is just me, okay? I am valuable. I love myself. I am enough. And this is maybe a message for you also today. So, yeah, let's hear what needs to be said. I am enough. My future is bright. I can and I will. I am truthful. I make good choices. I am beautiful. I am a leader. Where are they? God loves me. And I just stood back and I realized that this is something that every child should hear every day. And this lady single-handedly is trying to teach it to 48 children without any resources, but still a community that tries with very little to support them. I stood there and I thought to myself while I was holding a hand of a little girl, maybe 2 years old, that this was not the vision that Madibas had in mind when he spent his entire life in prison. He fought for the children of Africa.
And his words were, things seems impossible until they are done. The problems look huge and impossible, but things can be done. And the only way we are going to make a difference in our communities around us where we see struggle is to get involved and get things done. And while I was there, I thought, okay, this is actually, when we started Tjhoko and I got involved, I said to Lee so many times, and I still say it to her so often, that we need make a change agents, people that are willing to make and bring forth change. And that's when things will change. Something that I also experienced, and I'm going to share it with you, is that you can have many things in life. Materialistic things, big houses, cars, very many degrees, but none of that matter, because it's things that's only here for a while. But the experiences, if I think of my grandparents, I don't remember which car they have driven, in which house they have lived. If they had designer furniture, those things didn't matter. It was the experiences, the smells, the time spent together. Those are the things that are lasting. And something that I've experienced in a different meeting, and there was actually a wise man, Johan, if you ever look at this video, you will know now that I'm going to use your words, is the most important thing in life is character. And if we can teach our children that, and if we can adapt that to smile, to care, we are all human people. No one needs to be put on a pedestal. We are all equal. We need to treat each other as equals and see opportunity to bring forth change. Character is so important. And the characters that I met this week were not people with fancy cars and fancy degrees. It was the teacher with 70 children in a class that tried to make a difference in those children's lives. It was the Magog with 48 children that tried to share with them what love, a homely feeling, and society should feel like. Those were the people with huge characters that touched my heart more than anyone has ever done. I am thankful to Maria from the IID that exposed me to these experiences. It's tears, but it's not tears of hopelessness. It's tears of, we are going to make bloody change, and we are going to help communities, and we are going to get involved. With Tjhoko, our aim was all the time, and this is something that with Lee all the time, I said, okay, in our business, this is exactly what we're trying to do. We are trying to empower people, create job opportunities. The names of the paint are named after people. I shared my story with everyone in the factory early today while I was still in Joburg. And I look at them and I just see how they have grown as people, how we have grown together as people, how we communicate and solve problems, think creatively, think critically on how to change in our own work environment. And if that can just snowball to every part of our country, and if you are watching from a different country, in yours as well, because our country is not the only country with need and poverty. This is something that exists globally, but we cannot look the other way. We need to adapt a sense of character that's unbreakable to bring forth change. So this is my message, my creative message for today. No painting today, but no looking the other way any longer. Let's take hands, let's observe, let's see where help is needed. where it's appreciated, and let's be the change makers to our communities. I'll share as we get involved in this journey, and yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you. And this is something that we so often say is, you can only be free if you feel unconditional acceptance. And this is also something that we should embrace, is to unconditionally love and accept. And I feel that within my Tjhoko community, because this is a safe community where we can freely share and share experiences. Thank you for the time. Thank you for listening. Thank you that I had the freeness in my heart to share with you what I've just done. We'll be back next week with some creative paint fun, because I'll have time to prepare things I didn't have this week, but I had time to do far more valuable things. Keep well. Love you all.